Hey everyone, it's Brandy and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my 2018 reading goals. My first big goal is regarding to my Goodreads goal or Goodreads challenge. This year I have already set my goal for Goodreads to 100 books. I definitely believe I can get to this one again just because I have so much more time to read now and I have just been in such a good reading mood that I feel like I can definitely get to this. The next goal that I have is regarding to my book subscription boxes. So I mentioned this in my January TBR if you watched that, but a goal that I really want to set in stone starting this year is that I want to read my book subscription box books within a month of receiving them. So like I mentioned in my January TBR, there were 2 books that I put on my TBR that I got from December boxes. So I got a book from Crate and Fairy Loot. Both of those are in my TBR and I'm gonna make those a priority after reading the books that I definitely have to read. To go along with that one, my next goal is to, if possible, I'm not gonna be super strict on myself about this one, but I would like to read at least 50% of my backlog book subscription box books. I made a video last year, I can't remember exactly when I made it, but I had been subscribed to Crate for about a year and a half at the time of my making that video, and I had not read any of the Crate books that I had gotten since I started subscribing to them. Since then I have read a few, but I still haven't read nearly as much as I have obtained since subscribing to Crate. And then not only that, I have also subscribed to Fairy Loot this year as well. And then I have a few books that I have gotten from Hulu boxes, and those are just sitting around and I haven't read the majority of them. So I would like to read 50% of those. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this before my voice completely cracks out on me. My last non-book specific goal for the year is to kind of go through my books that are on my shelves and kind of maybe unhaul some of the books that I think I might not get to. I'm still kind of wary about this one just because I know that I picked these books up at some point for a reason, but I do also know that some of the books I picked up, like when I started my channel, I was getting stuff from Book Outlet every month. When I first started my channel, it would be nice to clear up space, especially considering I'm always buying books. So the last set of my goals are really book specific goals, like books that I want to read, or really all of these that I'm going to talk about are series that I want to read. So the first series that I want to finish this year, which I didn't finish, is the Harry Potter series. So I have 4 more books left in the Harry Potter series to read. The next series that I want to get to is the Blue Blood series, I believe is what it's called, by Melissa De La Cruz. This is a series that I started and read the majority of. I believe I started this in high school, maybe even younger than that, like 7th or 8th grade, and I read it through high school, and I didn't read the last 1 or 2 books because I couldn't buy it, and then I forgot about it. So I want to restart this series because I now own all of them, and just complete the series, see if I still enjoy it. Next series that I also want to read this year is the Vampire Academy series by Rochelle Mead. I have already completed this series, but for the past 2 years, I believe, since I started my channel, I've been saying that I wanted to reread this series from start to finish, and I think the last time I started it I got to maybe book 3, I believe, and then I stopped reading it. Maybe I even got to book 4, I can't really remember, but I got to a certain point and then I stopped, and it's been over a year since I have done that. So I want to read this series again from beginning to end, also because I do have Bloodlines, which was the first book in the spin-off series. So I wanted to pick this one up, or read the series so I can read that first book and see if I want to continue on with that series. And then the last series that I'm going to say I want to read this year, which is part of my reading goals, is the Throne of Glass series. I was actually going to start reading this series last year because it was supposed to be completed last year, but then we got the news that the Kale novella got turned into a full-length novel, and then the final book got pushed back a year. So when I heard that, I decided, you know what, I haven't started reading these, so I'm just going to go ahead and wait until next year, and then I'm going to read them all together. So I pulled out both of these because I have actually already read Throne of Glass, and I was kind of about it. I enjoyed it. This was like the first high fantasy novel that I have ever read, and it was just like completely like unlike anything I had ever read, and I just could not get into it. I pulled both of these out because I'm actually going to start with the Assassin's Blade, because this is actually like the prequel, the bind up of the prequel novellas that takes place before the beginning of Throne of Glass. But a lot of people have said that you will enjoy like Throne of Glass a lot better if you read the novellas first. And I honestly don't really remember too much about the first book. I just remember what a lot of people talk about. So I decided that I'm going to start with the Assassin's Blade and then move on to the rest of the series. If anybody's going to be like reading the series and would like to buddy read this with me, definitely let me know. Like I said, I want to read one a month. I think I'm actually going to start next month. I thought about making it work so I'll be ready for the 7th book when it comes out in September. So those are all of my reading and non-reading bookish goals for 2018. Let me know some of the goals that you guys have for this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go drink some water and hopefully my throat feels better. But I will see you guys again probably tomorrow with 1 or 2 more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye.